Hi everyone, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. I am Jim Moyna, the maintenance supervisor for Moyna Bass Fishes operations. In this video, we're going to talk about the 2025 Bass Open on Kentucky Lake. Specifically, we're going to talk about the second day of practice. It was a beautiful day, sunny, mostly calm. The wind came up to maybe 7-8 miles an hour at the worst, and that wasn't too bad. Be gorgeous day to be fishing. I mean, especially on this lake. If you can get this lake, if you can run around on this lake without, the risk of spearing waves and putting stress cracks in your boat and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's the kind of day you want, is like we had today and yesterday. The first day of practice was just as beautiful. Unfortunately, the fishing's not very good. The first day of practice, I caught nothing. Second day of practice, I did catch 6 keepers today. Um, am I terribly excited about what I caught today? I wouldn't say I'm excited, but at least I'm better off than where I was yesterday at this time, because I really wasn't sure how to catch them. But now um, I got a way to catch some fish, anyways. And it was a mixture of smallmouth and largemouth. Oh, and one of the largemouth was my biggest. One of the largemouths was my biggest one. It was close to 4 pounds. Probably not quite there, but beautiful fish. Um, but the problem with that one is that was the only fish I caught on that pattern. So, and I tried to duplicate it, couldn't. So just got lucky, I guess. Sometimes you just get that lucky fish, and hopefully that's what goes down in the tournament, is you get that lucky fish. So anyhow, tomorrow's our last day of practice, and it's the weather's going to make a turn. We're going to get wind. We're going to get rain later in the day, so it might be a situation, and it's supposed to be really windy. So it might be a situation where you just fish until just before the rain hits, and then call it a day. And it'll still be light out at that point. I think the rain's coming in at like 4 o'clock or 3, 4 o'clock, something like that. Um, but yeah, and the wind on this lake is just, it limits what you can do to such. I mean, it is just crippling to what you can do out here, especially with the wind direction they're calling for tomorrow, which is the southeast. I mean, that's just blowing right down the whole length of the lake, and there's going to be big waves, and you just can't get around. So, part of me wants to just not even put the boat in the water. Then the other part of me wants to put the boat in the water and actually go fishing. But I think I might just have to be careful about where I put the boat in. Um, and then just don't expect to run around much. In fact, if I get tired of one area, then maybe pull the boat out, drive to somewhere else, and put the boat in again. Might come to that. It's just such a just big wind. It's so crippling on this lake. You just can't get around. You don't want to pound everything to death, but that's what happens out here. So I don't know. I got some thinking to do. I got to pull out a map and take a good look at what will be fishable tomorrow. Um, one idea that came to mind is maybe I can run all the way to the tail race where the Pickwick Dam is. So I already looked at that option, and that's literally it's like a 2-hour boat drive, I think. I mean, I've never made the run, but my gosh, it's got to be like a 2-hour boat ride. Because I was just comparing. I know the distance from Paris, Tennessee to the Kentucky Dam. I mean, that's like 50-minute drive, wide open. And the distance from Paris, Tennessee down to the tail race I mean, that's at least double, if not more, of the distance. So then you're looking at having to make fuel stop. I mean, if you actually do it in the tournament, you're looking at, first of all, you're looking at 4 hours of fishing and 4 hours of running, and you're looking at having to stop and get fuel, and then you're looking at having to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on fuel. And I'm just like, nope. But the tail race is one place where you could probably fish in the wind because the lakes are not wide open down there. It's narrow, and the current's probably going to dictate boat position more than wind. But I'm like, nope. I'm not driving that far. So, anyways, you got the Blood River, you got Jonathan Creek. Those are big creeks that run east-west, so you could fish in those places. So I might run into some of those areas. But yeah, but everybody's gonna be, I feel like it's having to deal with this wind tomorrow. I just feel like it's so crippling that it's put me behind everybody. But I just got to remember, we're all having to deal with the same wind conditions tomorrow. So, so in essence, really, everybody's practice is going to be just as impacted as mine tomorrow. So I can't get too caught up in feeling like I'm being left behind, so to speak. All right. What else can I say? I guess I mean, what else did I catch today? I caught a couple of drum. I caught another one of these shad things. If you go to my Facebook page, I caught one yesterday, posted a picture of one. I'm not even sure it's a shad, because the gizzard shad I thought were like deeper from belly to back. These things are more like herring or tarpon looking kind of fish, and it has like a tarpon kind of like mouth. So, and they bite. They bite. The one I caught yesterday was on a jerk bait, and then today I caught one on a crankbait, and just weird fish. I'm not certain that they're gizzard shad. I don't know what they are, but I don't know what else would they be, right? So, all right, let's just call it a night here on the video, and thanks for watching. Over and out.